Hi, I'm Kimberly Greenwald. Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. This week, we're going to tell you about a fun real estate party that's going to educate you on the home buying and selling process and much more.
Welcome to Your Kentuckiana Home, the only local home show in Kentuckiana. Your Kentuckiana Home is brought to you by Window World of Louisville.
Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. I'm with Justin Thomas and Milton Arley, and we are at the Keller Williams Louisville East offices, and you guys are having a really nice event that's going to educate the public on the Louisville buying and selling process.
Yeah, that's right. We decided that we wanted to educate the public about the intricate process that is involved in home buying or home selling. There's a lot of things that go into it before it actually hits the market. So we're going to have a whole bunch of classes on a Saturday afternoon, and we just want to teach people the information and the knowledge that it takes to get your home sold quickly.
And Milton, what are some of the classes specifically that you're going to have?
We will have the LPK group speaking directly to the financial process of purchasing a home. Whether you are a home buyer or home seller, we believe that that is important. We will also have the staging process covered, as well as what repairs that you can add to your home and what additions you can add to your home that will actually add increased value to your property.
And Justin, why are some of these classes important for people to have?
Well, I think a lot of people don't understand what's involved in the process. I get a phone call a lot of times like, hey, we found a house. By the way, we need to sell ours too. And in a market this hot, it's never going to work. So what we want you to do is be prepared to sell your home and then start looking. And that way, when it's time to buy the house, you're ready to get yours on the market. Because if you walk into my house today, it's not ready for the market, I promise you. And I tell all my clients that, like, don't be embarrassed. It's okay. We're going to come through. We're going to tell you some things that need to be done to your house. We're going to get top dollar, and we're going to do it quickly.
And most people that are thinking about buying or selling their home, they're thinking about it well in advance. So it doesn't matter when you plan on purchasing or buying a home, you can come right now to this class and get prepared.
You can be a year to 18 months to 24 months away from the home selling, actual home sale, and still learn and have great takeaways from our party. The reason why we called it a party was to take the edge off of the entire process. A lot of the process can be daunting and it can be exhaustive. However, we want to provide an atmosphere where you can learn and have great takeaways for you to add to your home immediately.
And Justin, how can people sign up to attend the event?
Yeah, we are doing a pre-registration. Registration is not required for people to come to this event. However, you can pre-register online at www.louisvillerealestatehouseparty.com. And those that pre-register are actually going to be entered into a drawing to win a whole bunch of different prizes. Prizes that include our vendors who provide services with real estate services, but also gift cards for other things. So it's going to be fun. We want to make it really fun, and I think we've done a lot of work to do that.
All right, well, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.
Gentlemen, we really appreciate it. We'll be back with one of the sponsors of this event, Primary Residential Mortgage, in just a moment. We're back with more Your Kentuckiana Home, and I'm here with Dominique Ellis with Primary Residential Mortgage and the LPK Group. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
You know, it's really great that you guys are having such an event that educates the public about the home buying process so it's not so scary.
Yeah, the LPK Group, we pride ourselves on education. So we want the buyer and the sellers to be educated from the very first moment they step in our door until closing.
And you guys are going to have all types of different businesses that participate in the home buying process, from inspectors to your loan officers on site to answer any questions that people may have.
Yes, all our loan officers are actually going to be teaching classes as well as doing credit approvals and answering any questions that buyers and sellers have.
So what kind of classes are they going to be giving?
We will be doing a credit class about different types of credit and what you can do that affects your credit, as well as different loan processes and different loan programs.
The different loan programs is really important because a lot of people don't realize how many different loans are out there.
We actually can offer about 80 different loan programs.
Houses are flying off the market right now. People are buying and selling very quickly. So that tells us that a loan is not that hard to get anymore. You just have to find the right loan for you.
Right, exactly. And we can go about as low as a 580 credit score and as long as it's a $50,000 loan.
Okay, that's good to know. And you guys can help them fit the right loan with what they need.
Yeah, every loan is catered to every different person. It's not the same for every person.
Okay, great. So tell us a little bit about the time and the place and where people can sign up again.
Saturday, June 17th at Keller Williams Louisville East from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. And you can go online to sign up or on our Facebook page as well.
And you're going to have prizes as well.
Yep, we'll have prizes. There's food trucks. It'll be a fun day.
All right. Stay tuned for more Your Kentuckiana Home. Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. I'm with Michael with Primary Residential Mortgage and the LPK Group. Thanks for joining us, Michael.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
So what is it that you do for the company?
I'm a loan originator. So what I do is I meet with clients, get them approved. We try to harness realtor relationships. And in that, we want to, get the customer in to give them, at the end of the day, there's a family behind every mortgage. So I feel, that's what I've done in the industry in my 7 years is, try to make sure that they understand that I'm feeling everything that they are, because I've been there, I've been in their shoes, and try to, echo that through that.
With your experience in being in the business for 7 years, what do you feel like makes you different?
Just the details, knowing that, I'm going to follow up with them. I care if there's any issues, whether it's a credit snafu or whatever it is. We just want to make sure that they feel that they have a place that's going to, help them succeed. We're going to set those goals and we're going to set those expectations as the borrower, so we can pass it back to keep our realtor relationships.
So you got in the business 7 years ago. What made you get into the loan business?
It was, I was actually in insurance, and I was looking for insurance leads, and some gentlemen that I was actually playing softball with said, hey, you'd be good at what we do. And the flexibility of the mortgage game is a lot better than when I was insurance and sitting at people's dinner table at 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of hours that go in with the mortgage. I make myself available 7 days a week, but it's more via phone, via email, via text. So just having that flexibility, and like I said, there's, it's different every day. Everybody's family dynamic or situation, it's a puzzle every day. So it's just, getting to meet people and learning about them.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home in just a moment. Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. We are at the Home Expo in Southern Indiana, and I'm with Matt Toole with Infinity Homes. Thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
Now, you have a very exciting summer filled with home shows. The first one's here at Champions Point, and you've partnered with John Sturdy to help put together the spectacular home that people can come and see during the Home Expo.
Yeah, it's actually a great fit for us. John Sturdy Construction and Infinity Homes, we kind of work together to make this Home Expo house happen for both of us. Just the amount of work and the tediousness and the attention to detail, it's a big undertaking, so that's kind of, we felt it's a good fit for both of us to partner and make it come true.
So for those that aren't familiar with what the Home Expo is, it is the Southern Indiana, basically a parade of homes, if you will, and it is the latest and greatest in home design. You get to meet custom boutique home builders like yourself, and they get to see the greatest that you have to offer.
Absolutely. When you come out and see our house, I mean, you'll see a wide range decor, up and coming, new trends, wild flooring, cabinet packages that are to drool over, and the outdoor living space here at this specific home, our home, is right on the number 8 golf box, and I mean, the views are amazing here.
You know, it's luxury living here at Champions Point. It really is. I mean, as soon as you pull in, it's so peaceful, and then the rolling hills, and it's just gorgeous.
It definitely is. I on the way in, I was looking at the golf course as I'm driving through, the sun shining, it's glaring off the lake. And I just told my wife, I said, you need to learn how to play golf with me. So that when we go on vacation or when we eventually end up on a golf course like Champions Point, we're going to be able to enjoy that together.
You know, it's really nice. So tell us a little bit about your Homerama home, because you're building in that as well.
Yes, Homerama over in Louisville, Poplar Woods. We actually got 2 homes out there this year.
Wow.
So again, another reason why we did partner with John Sturdy on this specific house, just because we have a lot of irons in the fire on Homerama houses. So it's a big task, but ultimately, you know, it gets our name out there and it shows what we can do as a custom boutique builder.
You know, one of the nice things about the bridges is it's so easy to get across from both sides, and we're really a dual state community right now in every shape and form with the new bridge.
The bridge interlocks us, and it gains that access to that east end. And I actually like driving across the bridge just because it's so easy to go back and forth.
Yes.
And we've got some great communities like Quarry Bluff right in Utica, right across the bridge. They're going to have some villa homes in there, and then also we have a Grande Point, which is like an estate section. But that's so easy to get to, and it's so accessible downtown Louisville.
All right, well, thank you so much. And we're going to be right back, and we're going to learn more about this house in Champions Point that's called the Augusta. We are back with Courtney with Infinity Homes in the beautiful Augusta home that is part of the Home Expo presented by River City Bank. You guys have just outdone yourself with this home.
Yeah, you know, when we decided on a floor plan for this home show, we wanted to take everything that we have learned in the floor plans that we have won awards on in the past and really put something together that's going to be dynamic for the home show.
And what are some of those things that you learned that you put into this home?
So I'll start with the exterior because that's obviously the first thing that you're going to see. You know, living on a golf course is something that many hope to do probably at some point in their lives, and we wanted to really focus on the outdoor section of this home. And with that, we've created kind of your very own staycation within your backyard. And you know, being on hole number 8, we've allowed that staycation to really come to life outside. On the interior of the home, it is 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, over 3,200 square feet. And as you can see, it's just going to be larger than life, and it's something that we're very excited to display within the home show.
These built-ins behind us are just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, we wanted to touch on specific things that make our other homes sell, obviously, and we wanted to incorporate that within this floor plan. And in doing that, you have a large living area and an eat-in kitchen area that will allow for that entertaining, whether you're outside or inside. And then with a split floor plan, your master suite is on the entire left side of the home. You have a 15x7 walk-in master closet, which I don't know, but it makes me excited. It's got custom built-ins, and then you have a large walk-in shower and a freestanding tub. So it's just little pieces that really are the wow factors when people walk into our homes.
And everything in here is going to be on trend and beautifully put together and staged, so you can imagine yourself living here with your family.
Absolutely. When you walk in, we want you to think that this is your home. You know, every year trends change, and we want to keep up with the trends, and we put everything that we can into our homes that really push us to be the trending topic at the home show this year.
And this house is for sale, so if you like what you see at home, you can call Courtney and purchase it. What's the list price?
The list price on this home is $550,000.
All right, and people can see it during the Home Expo, which starts in June.
It does, and if you would like to see it prior to then, just give me a call and we can set something up.
All right, and the dates again on the Home Expo, it's June
16th through the 25th.
All right, thank you so much, Courtney. We really appreciate it. We'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home in just a moment. Thanks for joining us on a Your Kentuckiana Home Snapshot. I'm with Eric with United Dynamics Incorporated. Eric, we're going to talk about how you can fix a slab foundation.
Okay. What we use is, one of the processes we use is polyurethane injection, where we actually drill a 3/8 of an inch hole down through the slab to fill in any voids and to correct the differences in the slab itself. We also have a more traditional method of mud jacking or slab jacking, where we actually put a grout slurry down through that slab in the same manner. The polyurethane is a little bit more cost effective and a lot easier to clean up from a standpoint, and uses less labor. but we're able to correct slabs that have settled or sunk and present trip hazards.
What are some signs that a home is having foundation issues?
Okay, if it's a slab foundation home, they'll start to notice some cracks in their drywall, as well as some doors that are sticking or hard to open and close, latches that don't latch properly, or pieces of furniture actually begin to list or tilt in one direction if it gets severe enough. On the exterior, if it's a slab in the garage, they may notice that there is a crack that's begun to open up. And now it's not uncommon, all concrete does crack, but it's not uncommon for it just to crack and be okay. Sometimes it does result in some movement that's gone on that needs to be addressed.
And you guys offer free estimates.
Yes, we do. We will come out and give a free, honest evaluation of what's going on, what we think might have been the causes, what's the best method of repair, and what's going to be the most economical in the long run.
Thank you so much, Eric, for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having us.
If your home is having signs of foundation issues, give Eric a call with the contact information on your screen. Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. I'm with Doug at All American Chimney. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, I'm glad to be back, Kimberly.
So I'm excited to talk about chimneys because it's something that a lot of homeowners don't know a lot about. And as you were saying when you were on our show before, it's worth between 8 to 10% of your home.
It is. The actual cash value of your home will fluctuate 8 to 12%, depending on whether you have a functioning chimney or not a functioning chimney. So it's really something you want to pay attention to when purchasing, buying, or selling a home, because that's a large chunk of change.
Speaking of that, people say that when you get a home inspected, they're going to check your chimney, but that's not necessarily the case.
No, that's absolutely true. The American Society of Home Inspectors very clearly state in Section 12 of what they don't do. And what they don't inspect when they come to your home is the interior portion of your chimney. They may look at the fire brick and the damper, and if it's not a steep roof, they may hop up there and point out something on the top. But they are not going to inspect the interior portions of your chimney by definition, which is the exact part of your chimney that keeps your home safe and keeps you and your family safe.
Well, and when you have a fireplace, obviously you want to use it. It's the focal point of the home. And when you're putting a fire in it, you need to make sure that it's going to protect you and your family.
Absolutely. We like to say if you're going to have a fire in your living room and you're going to trust something that was built 10 to 100 years ago by someone else, you want to make sure that that system is true, is correct. You want to make sure it's right.
So when you're purchasing a home, you may want to consider going to a company like yourself and having a certified inspector check out your chimney.
Absolutely. A lot of inspectors, to defend them, say, hey, this is outside what I normally do. You need to have it professionally inspected. And so then the homeowner is going to call a chimney sweep, which leads us into the next point I want to make. What is a chimney sweep? You know, what do we actually do? A lot of people, when we say chimney sweep, they think of Mary Poppins and Dick Van Dyke and someone that comes in and cleans their chimney. And this is something that we do. Obviously, we come in, we clean the chimney, we use professional equipment, but it is just a small fraction of the services we provide. We're professionals. We've all been to trade school. We've all been certified through the Chimney Safety Institute of America, and this designates and separates us from someone who just decided this was a cool thing to do or an easy way to make some money.
Which happens because you were telling me off camera that your industry is one of the few that it's not regulated. So you don't have to go to school and get trained on this specific trade to go out and inspect someone's chimney.
No, absolutely. So we're accustomed to calling a tradesman into our home, and we rightly assume that a plumber or an electrician is certified, licensed, and trained. There is not a single law in the books that requires even 5 minutes of training on how to inspect chimneys or to be familiar with codes and regulations that govern their performance and maintenance to hold yourself out as a professional chimney sweep.
So what does a homeowner need to ask when they're calling a chimney company, other than you, obviously?
Well, yeah, well, it's not just, obviously, we feel like we're the very best.
Yes.
There are 1,900 certified chimney sweeps in the entire country. We have 5 of them here in-house, myself included, so we have 4 on staff and myself. But there are other certified chimney sweeps. So the only nationally recognized certification is the Certified Chimney Sweep. So the Chimney Safety Institute of America. That's a great place to start, so you know that this person has actually gone to school as a professional tradesman, and they can reference codes, and they can make sure that the performance and the maintenance of your chimney is at the forefront of what they're looking for when you hire a professional.
And one of the other things that you're saying that's really important for people to look for is insurance, to make sure that they're certified and bonded.
Absolutely. Now, it's legally required that all tradesmen have general liability and workman's compensation insurance, but nobody regulates that. So it's the homeowners. The homeowners have to do their due diligence when they bring a tradesman onto their property, especially in high-risk occupations like chimney sweeping and roofing, to make certain that the contractor or the tradesman coming to your home has workman's compensation insurance. If some unfortunate mishap should occur and someone get hurt, the homeowner is going to be on the hook for any responsibility. It can put you in an uncomfortable position. So it's so important that you make sure that the people that come to your home are certified, that they have proper insurance, and that they're performing the jobs and they're performing the services that are valuable to you, that you can get from a certified individual.
And we're going into the summer, which you wouldn't necessarily think chimneys, but because of all the rain, we are having issues with people seeing their chimneys leak. So it's very important that we know this information.
Absolutely. We get smells, we get odors, we get leaks, we perform inspections. Like I say, a great place to start is with the Chimney Safety Institute of America, because that's where you're going to find your qualified tradesmen in this craft.
All right, thank you so much, Doug. I really
it's been
appreciate
great being here today. Thanks.
We'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home in a moment. We're here with a Your Kentuckiana Home snapshot with David Duke with Kentuckiana Rebath. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Kimberly.
So a lot of people think that you're just replacement bathrooms, but you really do full-on remodels.
Yeah, we sure do. We sure do. We have many options for all the products in your bathroom. There's a lot of shower bases, a lot of tubs. We have lines of flooring, lines of cabinetry, lines of lighting, toilets, of course, vanity tops and all the fixtures, venting, just about anything you can think of in a bathroom. We have, options for that.
And you have this beautiful showroom, and
Yes.
Everything that you have is on trend with the different colors and textures that people want today.
Yes, we try to stay on the cutting edge, and with popular products and modern products. So we have, our solid surface products. We probably have 15, 16 different colors in that, with 10, 12 different styles and patterns. We have a new stone product that's very popular these days. So that comes in many colors and many styles as well.
And you have Cambria and all the top name companies that people are looking for.
Yeah, we sure do. So in today's design, a lot of people are looking for something besides just the old-fashioned cultured marble top. So on your vanity top, we do a lot of quartz. With the flooring, there's a lot of options there. There's vinyl's really popular these days, surprisingly. But there's tile options and other options as well for flooring.
And how long does it take for you guys to do a bathroom remodel?
Well, because we've streamlined our process over the years, we can typically do a full bathroom model in 2 to 4 days.
That's not bad.
Yeah, not much downtime. Because we don't use subcontractors, all of our installers are employees of the company. We get to control the scheduling, get to control the quality and the service.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, David. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kimberly.
We'll be back with more Your Kentuckiana Home in just a moment.
Your Kentuckiana Home is brought to you by Window World of Louisville.